Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I want to make a little tag, sort of tag book, flip book with, one of these book rings holding it together, to commemorate this weekend. Big things happening in London, the Coronation, and I just thought it might be cute to do some London cards and yeah, just as a little keepsake. So I've done 2 of my little pages already, and we'll do another 3 together, and then we'll clip them all and see how it turns out. So yeah. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is paint the piece of card I'm going to use. It's just Amazon packaging, and we're just going to give it a little coat of white acrylic. This is Kaiser colour, but any white acrylic or gesso will do the trick. And we'll just give it a quick coat of this, and while this is drying, this doesn't need to be perfect because we're going to cover it up with some little bits of collage. So yeah, while this is drying, we'll do some watercolour of the stamp that I've still to colour. I've coloured all the rest of the stamps, and I will show you all the stamps that I've used. They are from my card making days. They are penny black stamps. Penny black has a great, I have a great fondness for penny black stamps. Penny black was the first rubber stamp I ever bought, and it's what started me on this journey. Right, so that's pretty much done. I don't mind that there's some texture there from that. So we'll prop that up somewhere there, just so that it will dry. And we'll pop that out the way. So yeah, let me show you the stamps. I have stamped out this fella, and this is called On Guard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to colour him and the sentry box. I'm not going to put the chooks in. Yeah. And then I used this one. This is called London Calling. And this one is London Cabby. And then the rest, the double-decker bus and a little underground sign, subway sign, is from this set, which is called Love London, and you get lots of little bits as well. So yeah, so that's the stamps that have been used. I'm just going to pop them all over here out the way, and we'll keep this one here as a little guide to how to colour. We don't need the white anymore, so we'll move that out the way. And I stamped the guard using my VersaFine Onyx Black because it's water resistant. If you read any ink pads and they're water resistant, it means that you can use your watercolours. So I've got my Inktense watercolour pencils here and a little brush, and we need red, the red and the black to make the grey and the yellow, and we're just going to stick to the colours there. I'll need that as well for his face. This is tan. So, oh yes, I've got my black. Right, let's do the sentry box first. So I've got some water here, some dirty water, and a little plate just so that I don't get spots on my piece that I'm working on. And I just try a bit on the side there just to make sure that, so we're just going to do all the bits that are grey, which is really kind of most of it. Well, not most of it, the bits that are there. And we'll just keep a wee eye on the bits. And then up the side here. And this bit here. And this bit. It doesn't need to be exact. I always say that with watercolour. If I quite like the really loose watercolour style that I just smoosh on, and yeah. Right, so let's do his hat. His now the name escapes me. Is it I want to say bearskin. I want to say that. I'm not sure if that's correct. And there's also his buttons and his gun. His gun. Right, let's do the red bits because the yellow bits are beside that the grey, and I don't want it to run until the grey's fully dry. So we've got his nice red coat, and he's got white cuffs and a white belt. So we'll leave his cuffs and his belt, and we'll do his jacket. Yeah, I was going to say the loose watercolour, because if you colour it in solid, I think anyway, if you colour it in solid, then it just looks like you've coloured it in like with a pen or something, you know. Right, we've got little bits here. Until I just do that a bit thicker. A little bit wet, and then down here, inside his box is yellow. Then we've got a bit up there. Where else? That's all. And then that just leaves his face and his hands. Yeah. And then we'll go back, I think, and just deepen his jacket a wee bit because it dries in paler. So we'll just give it another wee coat. There we are. I think that's us. So we can put this over there, and we're done with these. So we'll just, and we'll put the water, whoops, out the way, and we'll put the pencils over there, and we'll just give this a quick fussy cut. And I'm going to go fairly close to the edge because when I get to the top there, I don't want those chooks. As much as this is Critters Visiting London, the chooks don't really match the rest of the cards, which are cats and hedgehogs. So, sorry chooks, but you're not going to London for the coronation. You didn't get a ticket. You didn't get an invite. No chicks allowed. Oh dear. There is some excitement building in England because we saw it in the news, but there's not quite as much excitement here. We don't really put out the bunting. Right, so that's us. Now, where did I put? Is this dry? Yeah, it's nearly dry, so let's just sit him there for now, and let's go on to do our other pieces. So I have this I think maybe they're on a sightseeing tour, I think. Right, I'm just going to use my Pritt stick and a magazine and get this glued down. Now, how do I want this? I think I put that on the wrong way round. You know, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's all nearly going to get covered up anyway. Right, and I think I'm going to stick this slightly off the page. I think. Let me see. This one is the taxi. Maybe I want it that way. Well, that's fine. They don't all need to be the same size. That's okay. It's a nice mix of... I'm still going to put it slightly off the edge. And then I want that down there. A little bit of rick-rack. We'll just use this nearly done glue. This has been nearly done glue for about 3 months now. It's the bottle that just keeps giving. It's because I keep it upside down. There. Oh. Yeah. So this one. Okay. Well, I hope everyone's well and keeping nice, keeping well. Didn't know where I was going with that there. We might add some buttons to this one. I put buttons on that one, those two. Oh, and I must show you how the gold, we'll put the gold round the edge when we're done as well. Now, where was this going to go along the bottom? I think that's the little road that the taxi's on. Yeah, I hope everyone, I was going to say, I hope everyone's nice. Of course you're all nice. I hope everyone's well, keeping good, yeah. There we are. I think that's just a wee bit too much at the edge there. That's better. Right. Now, I'm going to put buttons on this one. I think there's a wee bit of a space there. So I've been putting red, white and blue buttons on for obvious reasons. There's a wee blue one. I've got sticky fingers now. There's a red one. And there's a white one. And I think what we'll do is just have them. What will we do? I'm not sure I do like them there. Nope, I'm not sure that I like them. We'll keep them aside just now because we might use them on this one. Right, so that's us. Let's do the gilding. And I managed to get into a right old mess with this earlier. Because it doesn't seem to dry. I don't know how long it takes to dry. And once it's there, it's there. Got to put gold, for the gold carriage. Golly. Yeah. I'm not sure I entirely agree with the whole shebang, but it's happening, so right. Let's just, whoops. Let's not do that. Let's not spill the water. Okay. What are we going to do behind him? Another piece of the black tissue, I think, which is Tim Holtz. It's amazing how you can have this huge desk and you end up in about 12 inches square. Right, so over there. What will we have for him? Put him to the side because I'm conscious of the ring going on there. I think that'll do him. Yeah, I'll need to give this mat a right good scrub when I'm done, or I'll have gold everywhere. Wish it was real gold. Now, do we need a wee bit of something on this one? Maybe there. Maybe just a little tiny bit. Oops. We'll just scuff up the edges. I'm sure he won't be happy because he looks a very neat soldier, doesn't he? Right, so this glue for this. Now, does he get some buttons? I think maybe he gets buttons. They look better there. Right, so I need my glue dots. And I'll just get these buttons on. We'll put them in a wee random triangle. Yeah, good. Right, so what's that one still to get? It's still to get its gold on. And then I think I will pick another couple to sew round. I've sewn round one already. So, oh, and that's cloth, gold on the, take the cover off a corrugated card and you get that. I thought that was quite nice. Nice and grungy looking. Right, so I've sewn round this one. Let's see how this is going to go together. So, this is going to be the top, and that, and then maybe that one and that one maybe. Like that maybe. Okay, well, we can sew round. Oh, I've already sewn round that one. I think we'll sew. I don't want to sew round those two because I would be crossing into where I've come off the page. So we'll sew round this one. We'll stitch round this with the machine, and that just makes a couple a wee bit different. So we'll go to the machine and do that. But first of all, I want to do a little, maybe a little, I'm not sure. I was going to spell out London and the date, but I'm not sure now. Let's leave that just now, and let's go to the machine next, and then we will use our crocodile and put in some gold eyelets. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you have to use the gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of them. And the crocodile is here. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use, I think we'll probably use the red one. Let's just make sure. Yeah, they'll go through there. Right, I'm going to go to the machine next then, and there's the lid for that. Let's just put the lid on this because I don't know how quickly that hardens. Right, and we're not sure about that. Okay, stitch next. Right, stitch round it. Although it's white, you can hardly see it, but I do quite like that there's a few wee threads. Yeah, so let's see, we're going to be using the 3/16, so it's this one, and just make it a little bit nearer. We're just going to have to guesstimate the middle. Now, do we want them in the middle, or do we want the ring at the side? How do all the sides look? The corners. Would it be nice in the corner? Does that work if you put them in the corner? I guess it does. I think I'm going to put them in the corner. Let's just go for it. That's a bit, that didn't work so well. That's better. Right, now how are we going to know? It doesn't really matter, does it? I don't mind that it's maybe going to be a little bit off. It'll be fine. That one went better first time. So it's another bank holiday on Monday. So no work till Monday, back to work on Tuesday, which is good. An extra wee holiday this month, this year. I think, see, these are eyelets that I had before I got my crocodile. And you know, I think they're a very, very slightly different size, circumference, because they're having to be pushed in to the hole. No, I'm having to properly like push them in, whereas the ones that came with the crocodile just slide in. And I think that's maybe why that first one didn't squish quite as well. Anyway, that's them done. Here's hoping the decision to put them in the corner is a good one. Right, so we're just going to loop these on here. How cute is this? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm quite so the underground, and then he's phoning. He's like, right, okay, are we getting a bus or a taxi? Oh, we're all in the bus, so let's get the bus. Oh, wait for us, we're in a taxi. That's a bit crazy. Right, now, do we need a heading? Do you know, I don't think I do. I don't think that I do want a heading. Just move that out the way. And let's put some dangles on this. So I've got some red, white and blue twine. I'm not going to put anything on. I'm just going to, like a bead or anything, I'm just going to let everything dangle loose. Right, push that through there. And then we'll just cut it to slightly different lengths. Right, we'll put a little bit of this through. Maybe should have just tied that. Oh, that's quite nice. Now, or maybe I should have put there. What do you think? It's a wee bit cutesy, but on the same hand, it's kind of grungy. It's cutesy and grungy all at the one time. Yeah. And it can hang up on my pegboard on a hook. And that will remind me of this weekend and having a Monday holiday and watching all the nonsense on the telly. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.